Lagi mong sinisiguradong patas. Lagi mong inuuna kung anong dapat. Hindi mo kayang malunok ang katotohanang marami pa rin tayong kababayang gutom at walang tahanan. Kaya hindi ka tumigil sa paglaban. Harapin ang kahirapan. Tulungan ang nangangailangan. Basagin ang korupsyon na kanilang nakasanayan. Sa loob at labas, man ng Pinas, bakas na bakas ang iyong tapang puksain ang mga problema ng bansa. Gamit ang lakas, gamit ang isip, gamit ang puso. Kung para sa mamamayang Pilipino, si MP, wala yang sinisino. Manny Pacquiao.
Valoria goes left. Valoria flips it up and in! Hard at Lamar, but Lamar gets the step and the finish. Hail Mary. June Manzo will fire. Oh my goodness! June Manzo all the way from Serrano, Bebuelo, Serrano with the basket. Fuentes, no hesitation, gets it to go. No! Obisto, yeah! Jason Obisto with the putback!
Ito ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, and we are back at the Olivares College Gym for the first time this season, where Jonas Tibayan and the Mindoro Tamaraws will look to improve their record so far this season. 2-5 lang ang Mindoro Tamaraws, that they're coming off a huge win at home. They will be up against the Zamboanga Sikat, a team that has really gotten off to a strong start. Abdul Sawat is one of the reasons why ang Sikat are right at the top of that South Division. Yan po ang mga laban natin. Simula dito, Mindoro against Zamboanga at 6 p.m. And later on, it's the Parañaque Patriots hosting the Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. Magandang gabi mga kaliga, si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez, and welcome back to the Olivares College Gym, Coach Mike, for the first time this season.
First time back here, and alam mo naman ang crowd dito, kakaiba rin. So maganda makita yan sa laro ng Parañaque.
Oo, so bago niyan, mapapanood muna natin ang Zamboanga versus Mindoro. Mapapanood yung MPBL on our social media pages, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. And we are also live on Solar Sports. And syempre may kasama tayo dito, hindi kompleto ang ating coverage kung wala ang ating pangatlong member ng ating panel. It's Saturday, so it means it's Gianna Llanes Day. Gianna, how are you and how are the two teams playing today?
So Delvin, Coach Mike, I'm really excited to be here in Olivares College dahil alam naman natin nakakaiba ang fans nila dito. But I want to specifically talk about the fact na dalawa lang ang mako-cover natin na games today instead of our usual 3. But we can bet these next 2 matches are exciting because we are showcasing teams that are slowly building their character for this season. Sabi nga ni Coach Rodney Santos na nakikita niya sa Mindoro Tamaraws that they are getting there, especially after their first win at their home court in Pola, Oriental Mindoro last week. Sabi niya, malaking bagay daw at malaking moral boost na nakita ng kuponan niya na masayahin ng mga tao ng Pola, at yun ang number 1 characteristic na gusto ipakita ng team niya for the rest of their few games. He also added that they were able to stay overnight in Pola after that game, and they got to go to the beach, so we can bet that the Mindoro Tamaraws are coming into this game in high spirits. Unfortunately though, for Mindoro, Ken Bono will not be able to play today due to a swollen knee. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Gianna. So nakikita natin, mabuti pa siya.
Oo,
Sila, nakarelax. Di ba, next week may break naman tayo, so makaka-relax tayo. Tingnan muna natin ang ating team standings because there's a lot of games happening, especially kagabi. So tingnan natin dito, no, right at the top of that North Division, 7-0. Itong Nueva Ecija, Abra improving to 6-1, and San Juan the other night winning, improving to 5-0. So nakikita natin unti-unti dito, Coach Mike, yung mga malalakas trying to separate themselves from the rest of the field.
That is right, and dun mo na makikita the many games that come along, makita mo yung separation na between the teams.
Oo, and syempre dun sa kabila, no, kung saan ang tatlo sa ating teams ngayon ang maglalaro. You see there ang Mindoro 2-5, number 11 right now. Zamboanga Sikat 5-1, tabla sila ng Quezon, but you could argue a bit that itong Zamboanga, yung kanilang mga nakalaban so far, hindi sila ganun kalakas compared to sa Mindoro.
Yeah, but definitely you're gonna take these very early wins if you're Zamboanga and hope na you're gonna perform the same level once you meet the top tier teams.
Mindoro in their last game, medyo nahirapan sila, no? But again, coming off a big win at their home court dun sa Pola, and itong game na to, it was nip and tuck, but they had some sort of control eventually dun sa dulo.
Yeah, eventually nga, yung control na yun sa dulo was really because of Galang, Sedurifa, and RJ Ramirez coming up with 17 of the 22 points. That was a huge run. Ang concerning dito is yung 11 and 14 points lang nila in the first and the third quarter. But the thing is, they were plus 21 when it comes to 3-point makes, plus 7 on offensive rebound, and plus 27 on the bench points, to which Bam Gamalinda and Wendell Comboy combining for 32 of the 40 bench points as tulong dito sa Mindoro.
That's a huge win there for Mindoro, getting that end game run para makapull away against Parañaque. On the other side naman, Zamboanga, they overcame Manila in their last game, and as we mentioned, ang mga nakakalaban nila so far, they have not been able to find the rhythm yet this season. Ito Manila, isang panalo pa lang to, tinalo na Zamboanga.
Agree. Ang siguro ang maganda lang na they can take away from this is that they see already how each one plays as a teammate. Pero eventually when the top tier teams come, doon na talaga sila magkakaroon ng test. Very significant yung volume ng attempts na difference. 101 attempts para sa Zamboanga in that game, more threes, and just mastery off the boards. And when you control the board and get a lot of attempts, chances are you're gonna win.
Next to Imos na nakalaban ng Zamboanga, natalo sila. This is probably their toughest test yet this season, ito Mindoro Tamaraw. So let's get it on. Let's go to Miguel Perday for the starting lineups.
First game of our doubleheader here at the Olivares College Gym in Parañaque City. It's Mindoro Tamaraws versus Zamboanga Sikat, live on Solar Sports. This is the 2025 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 7. Let's carry on the starting fives, beginning with Mindoro Tamaraws. Starting at guard, number 16, RJ Ramirez. Also at guard, number 3, Ino Comboy. Coming in at center, number 27, Jonas Tibayan. Forward, number 6, Bam Bam Kamalinda. Also at forward, number 17, Joseph Sedurifa. The head coach for the Tamaraws is Rodney Santos. Assistant coaches Ernest Alao, John Ferriols, AJ File, Miguel Santos, Kim De Pedro, and JC Libunao. Assistant team manager Ray Alao. Team manager Zandra Norte. Team owner is Paula Oriental Mindoro. Honorable Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz. Now, the starting five for Zamboanga Sikat. Starting at guard, number 8, Roy Sumang. Also at guard, number 24, Ichi Altamirano. Starting at center, number 31, James Sena. Forward, number 19, Edsel Rojas. Also at forward, number 17, Abdul Sawat. The head coach for Zamboanga is Bong Ramos. Assistant coaches Ian Valdez, Aileen Lebornio, Louis Bautista, and Carla Nuza. Team consultant Egay Macaraya. Team managers Ramay Raham and Alvin Muño. Team owners are TB Cao and Omar Chua.
Our starting five is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Mindoro has RJ Ramirez, Ino Comboy, Jonas Tibayan, Bambam Gamalinda, and Joseph Sedurifa. Sa Zamboanga naman, they start with Roy Sumang, Ichi Altamirano, James Sena, Abdul Sawat, and Edsel Rojas. Our officials for today, Jojo Belnas, Ray Gabriel, Mike Tinay, and JR Francisco. The ball is up and we are underway dito sa Olivares College Gym. First time this season ng Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. But we are a regular here last season. We played 10 games here, 10 play dates. As RJ Ramirez tries to work in the post against Roy Sumang, that's a miss. Altamirano will drive using his body there. Also unsuccessful in that attempt. Sumang. Sena completes the steal.
Very early, ang daming turnovers, early possessions natin for both these teams. Oh, another one right there. Medyo hindi nagkaintindihan itong si Ichi tsaka si Roy Sumang.
Akala ni Roy magdi-drift si
Sa kabila. Kumbaga parang flare setup no? Pero iba yung naging read ni Altamirano.
Jonas Tibayan. Bambam Gamalinda to Ino Comboy. Comboy trying to draw the foul on Ichi Altamirano. Good job by Ichi to stay away.
And talagang pumifish ng foul doon on that 3 attempt in the hope na he gets a trip to the line for 3.
Sena.
Yep.
Edsel Rojas sa ilalim. That's a well-executed play for Zamboanga to get on the board.
Makikita mo very basic yung execution pero maganda is yung disiplina ng Zamboanga na sumunod doon. Definitely most teams on a slot to slot ang hanap kagad yan is yung high-low in which nakita nila si James doon sa ilalim.
Comboy. Binigay kay Gamalinda. That's a 3 from Bam Bam Gamalinda.
Well, hindi ka na magugulat kung bakit isa sa mga unang tinira kagad yung 3-pointers na yun. Well, one, si Gamalinda is really good when it comes to that area. He's averaging roughly about 30% from there. And ito namang Mindoro, isa na sa pinakamaraming attempts nila. 33 attempts per game sila galing sa 3.
It's in and out on that jumper from James Sena. Comboy to Sidorifa. They go to Tibayan. RJ.
Go under.
Ramirez. Couple of yellow shirts ang nakabantay doon. Tibayan inside the paint.
Well, kanina 3 points na diretso and dito 2+1. Old school na way of getting the 3-point opportunity. Bam Gamalinda got that pass from the top. Defense thinking he was gonna take shot. Pero dinap niya sa ilalim.
The assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Laking bagay rin ito ni Jonas, diba? Almost in every stat siya, isa sa mga top 3. Rebounds, blocks, even steals, and in points. So napakalaking contribution para sa Tamaraws ni Jonas.
Mindoro forces a turnover again. Here's Ino Comboy. Comboy trying to get past Sena. There's a whistle going again, Zamboanga.
Yeah, and you love that guards who actually recognize mismatches. Right there, it was speed advantage on their side as yung bola continues to be alive and the momentum of Ino Combo. And right after he tried to beat that defense, natawagan ng foul yung defensang big.
Ramirez pulls up. No good on the jumper. Rebound ni Abdul Sawat. Roy Sumang surveys the floor. The crossover from Roy. Stop and pop. Pasok yan para kay Roy Sumang.
Alam naman natin yan, Roy Sumang, medium range, give him enough space. And you gotta be up on him, lalo na sa perimeter because he's very deadly from that spot.
They go down low to Comboy. Ino, the turnaround. Yes!
Paborito move ni Ino Combo yan sa poste. Yung step back fade away jumper on that left side of the floor.
There's an offensive foul on J.R. Sena. That's number 2 on James Sena.
You can't afford James Sena na mga quick fouls na ganun. Ito yun gandang step back.
Namitan ng konting katawan doon. And here was the crossover and the jumper galing kay Roy Sumang.
Common dun sa dalawa, gumamit muna ng bungbong para may separation. He who controls initiates the contact, may control talaga.
We go to Tibayan, down low, and another bucket from Jonas Tibayan.
And he just continues to play exceptionally well for the Tamaraws. A good slip. And, always ready to catch that ball and put it in the hoop.
10-4. Mindoro off to a terrific start here in the first 4 minutes of the ball game.
Ito yun, 2 on the ball. Umislip si Jonas. Sinubukan ni Ichi agawan pero too late.
Ramirez on to Bam Bam Gamalinda. The back door to
Wow.
Ino Comboy. Everything has been there para dito sa Mindoro. They've been getting their way here in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 of 7 from the field. And, you know, ang gusto mo dyan, yung very fluid yung execution. That side, another steal right here.
And that should be an early timeout for Zamboanga Sikat. And the Tamaraws blitzing itong Zamboanga Sikat early in this ball game. As we bring you the fast break of the game, brought to you by Extreme X-Pop, personal karaoke, speaker everyday karaoke.
Ito na yung pinag-uusapan natin na mga test kick games para dito sa Zamboanga. And early on, Mindoro showing them a good test here to start the match.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas, 50 ka. 50 tayo, 50 si MB. Hati mo si Manny.
Get a special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Meanwhile, let's bring in Gian Olianes.
Si Ralph and Coach Mike, hindi makakalaro si Chino Mosqueda ngayon para sa Zamboanga dahil sa back spasms na nag-umpisa kahapon sa kanilang ensayo. Pero ibinahagi ni Coach Bong at Coach Egay na amidst the injuries, kayang-kaya pa rin ang kupunan niya dahil mabilis daw sila mag-adapt sa kahit anong sitwasyon. Ngayon, ang gusto daw nila ipakita sa laro na ito ang fast break points nila because as much as they were able to stop Manila's running game their last win, dahil mga bata daw ang players nila, kaya naman nila iset ang pacing na gawing takbuhan ang laro ngayon. Siyempre, ang pinakamalaking motivation nila today ay birthday kasi ng team owner nila. So on behalf of the entire Zamboanga team daw, happy birthday sa kanilang Bamcat. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Gianna, as Edsel Ross scores underneath. You know, so far it's been Mindoro that's been doing all the running, but hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan. Happy birthday, Ma'am Kat Chua.
Yep. Happy birthday, Ma'am Kat.
She hosted us really well in our All-Star game last year.
Right.
Sedorifa with a stick back. Ito, binibilisan na nila yung laro. Good pass there galing kay Roy Sumang.
Well, gusto mo pagka nagpa-fast break ka, priority is you secure the defensive rebound. And I feel dito they're getting tested because itong Mindoro Tamaraws, they keep crashing the board din offensive rebounds. And so you have to be mindful to get the rebound so that makatakbo sa kabila.
Hindi kasi pwedeng hindi ka pwedeng take for granted yung offensive rebounds
Right.
So LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Maraming salamat sa LGR Sportswear.
At saka yun ang yun ang closer ng defensive stand mo yung defensive rebound. If you allow them to take the shot and you don't get off a steal or an early deflection, then really, yan yung panglipat ng position para sa inyo. You secure the defensive rebound. And so if you don't get the defensive rebound, you're not playing good defense.
The lead was as high as 10 points in this ball game.
Yeah.
Tibayan drives baseline. Jonas!
Oh,
Wow! Ang ganda ng galaw ni Jonas Tibayan underneath. Using a bit of his flexibility there and his strength to finish with contact. Our play of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Well, Saot didn't stand a chance kasi immediately catch, rip, and go kagad ang ginawa doon ni Jonas Tibayan. And tama ka doon, yung flexibility niya to be able to twist it the other side.
8 points
Right.
for Jonas Tibayan. Ma'am Mayor Ina Alegre Cruz there. Tontoa with his early lead of her team right now, 19-7. This is the biggest lead of the game.
And they got a chance to go on a win streak here, itong Mindoro Tamaraws after that win at home.
Wow. Beautiful pick though from James Una.
Right. Ang mahalaga lang naman dito sa Tamaraws, ipatuloy itong ganitong madiin na laro. Kasi may mga quarter silang nakakascore lang ng below 15 points. Yun yung medyo concerning. But if Ino's gonna knock down those shots, then you're in a good place.
Well, I see a lot of confidence here from the Tamaraws. Gabat. Labas muna kay Abdul Sawat. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Abdul getting a bit more forceful there
Right.
on that drive. Watch this 3-point shot of the game brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
In a way, parang halos tatlo na yung bumantay dun eh, no? Ang ganda ng release eh.
Oo.
Somehow, this is neutral ground dito sa dalawang to. Pero feeling mo parang home court ng Mindoro sa ingay eh, no?
Well, it's their bench.
Right, it's the bench actually that's cheering. Very active. And, you know, importante yan. Yung suporta na nakukuha mo galing sa mga ibang manlalaro nasa bench.
James Una inside the paint.
Man.
Too strong on that shot.
And so far, itong very early ang nakikita natin sa Delph is medyo may konting tentative sa side ng Zamboanga. Samantalang very intentional itong Mindoro Tamaraws.
They get the steal here. Are, Una down the lane, back to Are. 2 points.
Another good run on the fast break point, and you know they really look to fast breaks kasi they're the better fast breaking team here. Zamboanga is 17.5 points on the fast breaks versus that of only 8 para dito sa Mindoro so far in the games that they played.
Bomboy. He'll fire a 3 off the dribble.
Offensive rebound.
Gamalinda and Bomboy hindi pa nagpapahinga dito. Sidorifa as well. No. Rebound Are. Like Are.
Gandang matchup to, Manzo and Are.
Inside. Una. He's fouled by Ray Bienes na nakapwesto na dun sa ilalim.
So far, what we notice is yung rolling big from a middle ball screen or a slot to slot. Medyo nahuhuli yung tag guy nitong ng Mindoro. Palaging nauunahan sa pwesto sa loob ng paint nitong mga bigs ng Zamboanga.
Una at the line. Mintes ang free throw.
James Una roughly about 6 points per game in 16 minutes of action. So, you know, he comes in sparingly para dito sa Zamboanga. But every time he does, he makes sure na nakaka-contribute siya, lalo na sa rebounds.
1 for 2 for Una.
Ang importante dito para sa Mindoro na ituloy lang yung ganitong energy that they have. You cannot afford to go down to a level of, you know, just getting 11 and 14 points in a quarter because doon sila nahihirapang makarecover.
Manzo to Bienes. Kawilan is there.
Good block.
Una with a block.
Good block.
Comboy saves it to Galang. Galang fires a 3.
Then the other way.
Are. Kawilan fires. No good. Good line though on the
Good
shot.
line. Well, that had a good line there.
Manzo weaving through traffic. Gets it to Galang. Now with Comboy. Comboy. Another 3. Mindoro all of a sudden firing blanks from beyond the arc.
Yeah. I think pangalawang diretsong mintis na yan ni Ino Comboy from that same spot. But kung depensa ka ng Zamboanga, kailangan bantayan mo pa rin maigi. Oh, another miss.
It's a loose ball foul on James Una.
Somehow you can't help but notice na medyo late talaga yung recovery side defensively ng Mindoro Tamaraws once that paint touch comes in. They're always a step late.
Danny Marilao, pinasok na dito along with Ashton Andrews.
Danny Marilao, naalala ko to nung minsan nag-cover kami ni Javi dito. Dito yung magandang slam dunk na ginawa ni Danny Marilao. Na after that talagang naging viral yung dunk na yan ni Danny. And so I was talking to him earlier, gagawin ba natin ulit yan this game? Sabi niya, mukhang mahirap na yan. Pero susubukan natin.
Ganon kalaking difference ang nangyayari sa isang taon.
Sa isang taon no?
Ethan Galang at the line. He's been solid here ever since he came in this season para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraws. 7.4 points. And 3.6 rebounds. And maganda sa kanya, reliable at the line. 72.7% at the line.
Tsaka yung perimeter shooting, ang taas eh. 62%, 68%. That's pretty good.
Well, Turco picks up the offensive rebound off that miss. Reg Gabat inside. Baliktad ang Pectus.
Again, itong Zamboanga nakakapasok sa loob ng paint, pero minsan it's misses point blank. That's hurting them really. Good roll.
Marilao gets it back. Travel.
Alam na ni Danny nagkamali siya eh. Dapat after roll, tira na siya kagad because the defense was definitely late. Na si Coach Rodney talagang napayuko na lang eh.
24-12 is the count. So Ignacio will go to Kawilan against Andrews. Kawilan, the fadeaway is short. Rebound ni Ethan Galak. Galang gets it across. Justin Perez is in the game. Nashon Andrews. Jude Manzo. The shot clock is off here. Mindoro could go for the last shot of the period. Manzo goes for the step back three. That won't work. The buzzer sounding on the first quarter where the Mindoro Tamaraws showing us a lot of their well-executed plays. Ang ganda ng simula nila dito, whether it was on those offensive sets or on the defensive end. Maganda ang pinakita ng Mindoro.
That's right. And if you take away the missed threes, ang ganda ng percentage nitong Mindoro right now that they've shown, lalo na on the line.
24-12, Mindoro ahead against Zamboanga. Kagabi, ang MPBL nandun sa Paco Arena and we saw Muntinlupa improve to 4-0 against after winning over Bacolod and Abra. Also notching back-to-back wins this week. Panalo sila against Basilan and Pasig rolled past the Bulacan, kuya. So Bulacan 0-8 na. So kita-kita na dito, Pasig. Ganda rin simula. 2 wins this week.
Yeah, actually kahapon yung laro ng Muntinlupa at Bacolod, ikaw iniisip ko lang.
Narinig ko nga eh.
Narinig ko ba?
Special deal from OneXBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. May ano na eh. May nadidislodge na si Christian Luanson eh, sa paborito ko na bumababa yung value na eh.
Naku, hindi pwede yata yung Coach Christian pa.
Kawilan. Ignacio is blocked by Jerome Perez.
Yes, Jerome Perez.
Kita mo sa sobrang iniisip din kita, pati si Jerome tinawag kong Justin, na anak mo. Jerome for 3. That don't work. Zamboanga has the numbers, but poor spacing on that fast break.
Yep. And Turco, I guess, nagpahirap rin sa kanya yung depensa ng Mindoro. At least sina-challenge, no? They had advantage already in height inside the paint, pero just a little challenge is enough.
Oo, pero yung I didn't like apat sila doon, nagko-converge pa sila doon eh.
Spacing hindi ganun maganda, no?
Someone has to drift to the three-point line or just...
Kaya nga sinasabi ng mga coaches, lalo na on fast breaks, you have to run wide so you leave that middle third of the floor open for the ball handler to make a good decision because he has enough space.
12-point lead for Mindoro. Tibayan has checked back in. already with 8 points in the ball game. Kawilan launches and hits.
Kawina's pretty okay from 3 points. 25% shooting from there. So, kaya siguro, bagong weapon niya sa kanyang offensive side.
Now, he's been known as a shooter sa liga na to. As Manzo misses the three, that is off Turco. Early timeout here para kay Coach Rodney Santos sa ating second quarter. Check out this three-point shot brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% pagbabago, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% paglilingkod, 50 si Manny. Para sa 100% Pinas,
50 tayo! 50 si MP! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Ethan Galang with an outstanding game against Parañaque, considering yung kanyang minuto na binibigay dito. No? He had 11 points. What I like about his entry here is that parang hindi na siya nagkaroon ng adjustment period from a rookie. Immediately, nagko-contribute and making an impact.
Yeah. Kumbaga parang local na nag-blend in na kagad. Walang period of adjustments. And in that previous game, impressive from 3, 40% shooting. He was 2 out of 5 from there and also 3 out of 4 from the line. And kaya yung 11 points na yun, very much big help for that win.
Especially if it was a low-scoring game. 11 points is a
huge production. Yeah.
Big deal yun. Mindoro with the baseline inbound. Manzo. Bigay kay Galang. Three-pointer. Short rebound. Joe Ignacio.
But I really like this combination at the same time on the floor. Itong si Ethan Galang at saka si Jonas Tabayan. I mean, those guys are pretty hefty and can run the floor. Short.
Galang with another rebound. Manzo.
Yeah, they want to clear out. They see a mismatch with Jonas in there. They're going to go to it again.
Tibayan. Andrews. Now with Manzo, a legal pick on Jerome Perez.
Moving Well, nagmamadali rin si Ashan Andrews to get that ball over to June in the corner. He wanted to attack that matchup immediately. He got called for that foul.
(24-15). Mindoro still ahead. Kalisay. No go on the three. Rebound Ignacio. Kawilan. Kalisay. The reverse doesn't work. Last touch on Ethan Galang.
Yeah, I think they're gonna challenge this. Nakita mo yung reaction kaagad nila Coach Rodney.
Yeah. So the yellow line is on. They will challenge the last out-of-bounds play. Coach Rodney Santos. Very fashionable glasses there
naman.
from Coach Rodney. We will be right back for the result of this challenge.
Upon review, this challenge was inconclusive. Therefore, the challenge has been nullified.
So the challenge is inconclusive for replay, which means the challenge has been nullified and definitely off Turco.
Yeah. May touch palabas eh.
So I'm not sure where the
Oh,
inconclusive
yeah.
word came from. Because that was obviously off an orange shirt.
Agree.
Pero ball don't lie. Shot clock violation.
Rashid, is that you?
Hindi na nila nabutan si Rashid.
Oh my goodness. Ako actually na-browse ko lang siya the other day eh. Nakita ko lang kaya pero walang
Okay
tatalo.
lang.
Walang tatalo doon sa sa kambal tsaka pinsan.
Oy, shout out kay Bolahan ha. Nakita niya pa yun ha.
Oo.
Pero yung tropa natin si Benson de la Paz ha. Nakita niya na naman.
Oo.
Inaabangan niya yung mga banter namin ni Coach Christian.
Oo. Tingin ko nga, no?
Tibayan is up to 10 points. Ang ganda ng pasa ni Jerome Perez.
And I just wanna say, kasi kahit naman ako pag nanonood ako, yun rin naabangan ko yung pattern nila. Kaya sa GC natin, smiley na ako eh, o kaya hahahasaan eh. Mga joke na yun.
May mga nagtatanong nga talaga kung nag-aaway talaga kami. Hindi nila alam eh. Nag-aaway talaga yan.
Oh, lalo na when you say, you really wanna go there. Round trip yun eh. Pag di mo kilala talaga akala mo something.
Wow. The second starting unit para dito sa Zamboanga has just struggled as our assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Few more game with 1xBet. Balik na si Abdul, si Roy, si Ichi, and Edsel. And they just left Turco on the floor. Perez, nice shot fake. Manzo for 3.
Too strong.
Inside, Tebayan having an outstanding game at the moment. 12 points para kay Jonas Tebayan. And he is 6 of 8. No, 5 of 7 rather.
Tsaka very inspiring. Oh, another deflection.
By with the steal. Tebayan gets it back. Jonas gathers. No! Napagod siya.
Kaiba. That much contribution for Jonas. Good skip.
Tebayan. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Should have taken a shot.
Overpass na yun.
Should have taken a shot.
Well, one, he should have taken that shot. Two, dapat kung nag-escape dribble siya, tinira na rin lang niya ulit.
Maikong. Pinasok na dito.
And one thing that I feel is missing here, clearly an advantage para dito sa Zamboanga would be an assist. They actually average roughly 8 more assists than that of itong Mindoro. Pero may mga tira kasi sila kanina na libre na sa ilalim pero point blank namimintes. Kaya you can't count that as assist.
Abdul. Atake sa gitna. Abdul Sawat. Back rims the runner.
Medyo mahirap rin yung ginawa ni Abdul Sawat na yun dahil he had to split the fence side. Didn't have that enough space or enough gap to clearly go in and drive.
So
clear.
Roy dancing with Bam Bam and he drains that jumper.
Yeah. And Sumang, you see that rhythm that he has. He's 2 out of 3 so far on the floor, and you like that flow offensively if you're Roy Sumang.
Ramalinda against Rojas. Bam Bam. In and out and in again.
Specialty of the house yun. Mid post, short corner. That much range, face up, definitely Bam Gamalin the basketball yan. They've been trying